What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Corruption back again. I actually had something planned a little bit different this time. I was actually doing this as a live comm. However, my recording device apparently will save the file. I can play it back in Windows Media Player and I can hear the game audio plus the audio that I recorded. But upon transferring it to my video editing software, apparently my audio is just completely lost. And I don't know if that's just a function of the capture device that I'm using on my PC at this time. But it's kind of annoying because I had planned on kind of doing this as a live comm. Granted, it wasn't anything superb because I don't really do well with live comm situations. Trying to think and speak at the same time is not one of my fortes. However, when I'm just sitting here kind of like looking at the sine waves here as they bounce about in Audacity, I can actually do a little bit better with trying to convey my thoughts. It's a weird thing. I get a lot of the, as you just heard, the But yes, I had actually planned this as a live comm, and it just did not pan out this time, apparently. I guess I've got to try to use the audio setting where my voice is recorded to a separate track and saved into a separate file, and I just got to mash them together and hope they sync up, because I've been having some issues with syncing audio. So we'll just see how that goes. Anyways, as I was kind of saying in the video, I was just finished watching Chance, Mr. Doomwaves, his video on how it was titled, I'm Not Worthy. I don't know if this is like a part 2 or what, because I think he's done it before, so. But the current one, which was on 1020, possibly 8 for him, I didn't see it till 1029, is it's 2:42 in the morning. That's how I roll. That's when I get the game. That's when I'm home. So I watched this, and Chance had just gotten his early birthday present that was all the genius idea of Steven, Mr. Laggy Gamer Steven. So Steven had set this up for Chance, and it was awesome because I got this Facebook message from Steven saying, hey, we're trying to get some money together to get Chance to have an hour-long session with his fighter, or his favorite fighting player that he likes to watch on, I believe it's Cross Counter TV, and possibly even some of the Evo circuit. I'm not sure what all the guys in. I don't follow the fighting scene too much as Chance does, so I'm a little bit unsure of it. But K-Brad. So his fighter K-Brad apparently was hosting a training sessions for about 40 an hour, if I recall the pricing correctly. And Steven's just looking for a little bit of donations going on from his friends on YouTube, and he hit me up. I'm like, of course, let's do this. However, I am now a little bit afraid to have Chance over to play any fighting games for probably the next 5-20 years. It's not going to be pretty for me. I'm just going to get my ass handed to me. I feel this. I know it. It's going to happen. But hey, Chance apparently got a good kick out of the deal. It was seems to be a fun experience, and I'm glad he got to experience that. And once again, this was all thanks to Steven, setting it up. Apparently it was his idea. He'd seen the advertisement for this training session on possibly even Cross Counter TV. Like I said, I'm not too sure on the details. I've still got the Facebook messages, and I could go back and read it up, but my memory is shot, so trying to remember things off the top of my head just doesn't usually come to me as well. Unless it's like something absurd of like trying to remember something in a video game, then I might have that information ready off the top of my head. You ask me anything like business related or even what I had for breakfast, well, actually I can answer that one because I'm not even up for breakfast. But you get the general idea. My memory's gone. It's just not there. So, yeah, it was good to see that Chance enjoyed this, and I'm glad that Steven had came up with this idea, because this was something I would never have thought of. It didn't even cross my mind because I didn't even know anything about it. So good on Steven for keeping an eye on that. But anyways, y'all, I just kind of want to make this little quick video. I might have a few other videos in plan. Currently, at this moment, I am sitting here waiting for my PlayStation to finally get done downloading Lords of the Fallen. So we might be seeing some gameplay on that, depending on how that works out. Who might be? I'm probably going to record every minute of this. So supposedly like a Dark Souls game. And you know how I love my Dark Souls. Except 2. I really didn't care for that, but hey, it was still an enjoyable game. I'm not going to knock it that hard. It was good for starting out with, I suppose, but it just wasn't my thing. So we're going to see how Lords of the Fallen does to tide us over until Bloodborne, lands next year. And we're going to see how Miyazaki handles that in this kind of like medieval London style setting. So, I guess not medieval. Let's see what it is. I don't know. But anyways, I think that's been enough rambling for me. I think rambled a little bit longer when I did a live comm, just because I had a hard time trying to speak and play the game at the same time. So, and who knows, maybe this will end up being where I try to splice this audio on, and by the time I render it out, I find out that both audios are somehow magically there, and it's going to sound like complete garbage. So we'll find out. If you see this, that means it worked out okay. If you don't, well, you won't ever know about it. Anyways, y'all, this is Corruption. I'm out. Take care.